Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is FeaR Dragon, and I am joined here with the one and only FeaR.
I'm good. What about you?
Not too bad. I always like to, whenever I talk about you, I always like to say the story about how I originally hated you because I was afraid that you, if you came up as a player in the scene, caused brand name recognition problems between me being FeaR Dragon and you being FeaR.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same about the EG FeaR, the Dota legend.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know he existed. But then when I figured, I was like, oh no.
You're just like, oh God, I hope that he fails everything. I hope he just loses.
No, he's a legend, obviously. But I'm kind of happy he retired, so I can come up now.
All right. Well, you had a pretty long journey over. I know a lot of the Europeans had like a really terrible time flying in. Was your flight travel like super bad or?
I can't really complain. It was like actually really good, despite being so long. It was like 20 hours, but everything went really smooth. So it was actually really good.
Nice. So I think you are definitely one of the up-and-comers in the European scene. And I think these days, like a lot of people will talk about up-and-comers in StarCraft and they'll say like, oh, where's like the next generation of pros? I feel like you are one of those. How old are you?
I'm 17 right now.
Yeah, and you're still in school?
Yeah, it's my last year of high school now.
Do you plan on still going to college or anything? I know in Europe it's a little bit more accepted to take time off between high school and college.
Yeah, it's pretty usual. Right now I'm really thinking about it because there's a lot of options I have. I might go to university. I might make I don't know how you call it in English actually, but it's your work. But you're actually getting...
Credits?
Nah, not... Wait, let me try to think. You're actually studying at the same time pretty much. Like,
Is it like you're doing like 6 months of work and 6 months of studying and 6 months of work or 6 times of studying?
Nah, it's not like you're studying. You just attend school like two days a week. And you just get taught by the people in the business.
Okay, yeah, I think that there's similar things in the United States. I'm not sure if it's exactly identical, but that's pretty cool. Do you have an interest in like becoming a full-time pro gamer?
Yeah, for sure. Like this year is gonna be really busy for me because I have to do my exams and play full-time, part-time as well. Sorry. So I make it dependent of whether I get good results. So if I get money in already, I'm probably gonna go full-time. But if I don't get money, it's a lot tougher to decide for me.
Yeah, so I think one of the other really interesting things that's going on right now is the scenes I think are really shifting around with obviously like ever since the KESPA disbanding, it feels like a lot of the online tournaments that used to exist for Europeans have kind of become Korean tournaments. Like North American still has a lot of stuff. Do you feel like there's still enough opportunities and stuff for Europeans?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Just what I really dislike is that obviously every pro gamer is participating in all those cups. So whenever you play a tournament, it's like you have Nurture on this side, you Thermal on this side, and I don't know, it's very, very tough to make money off online cups in Europe at least. But I think there's enough. I just think there's not enough money for up-and-comers to an extent, or rather already good pro gamers. Like, I think Lambo is a good example. He went full-time for a semester now. But at Katowice he got like $600, but he had to pay his travel. And Austin, he had to pay his travel as well, minus some donations. I don't know how much it was. But so, like, if he doesn't get a very good result here, he's not broke or anything, but he's just making minus of trying to go full-time, And that's a bit tough right now, especially with new teams just buying Koreans to an extent. So it's really tough to get a decent contract as a foreigner right now, I think. Specifically for the good new up-and-comers like Lambo, or not up-and-comers, already established pro gamers, you could say, like Zandstar, Harstem, Lambo, all the good ones you think of.
Is there anything that you wish was happening? Like, are there tournament organizers doing something, or players doing something, or even just fans doing something? To help with that specifically, I mean.
That's a tough question. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the challenger system of like 2014 and 15 was pretty good because there would be like 64 seats per region, which gets money, who get money, right? So if you'd be decent, like top 50, you have a great shot at making like 2K at least in one season. I enjoyed that a lot actually, but it shut down when I got 16. I was illegal to play. So
was this the when you had you had Challenger and Premier, and it was like a league format with like the groups and everything to decide who would go into Premier? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Well, Blizzard, hopefully you're listening. That's really awesome. So do you have any kind of final shout outs? And also, Tell us one interesting fact that nobody knows about you.
One interesting fact. Well,
Do your shout-outs first. Give yourself time to think.
obviously, shout-outs to my team, That Pixels. Sick team.
DPix.
Yeah, well,
Follow him on Twitter for DPix.
follow him on Twitter, yeah. And yeah, shout-outs to my family for always watching and being behind my back. And now the one interesting fact. It's a tough one.
It can be 99% useless if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was a construction worker at one point.
Really? For how long?
2 months. It was like I played during it, and then I went to the DSCL and I completely failed, and then I decided I rather want to play a bit more, so I quit it.
What got you into that job?
Friends, I guess.
That's pretty cool. That's a really unique lifestyle. Although I also feel like that's one of those things where you could easily mess up your hands, like an accident, ruin your pro gaming career.
Well, it's almost half ruined anyway, because I have tendonitis, but...
Oh God! And you're 17. Best of luck, friend.
Well, it's been there for 2 years now, so...
Well, thank you very much. This has been FeaR and FeaR Dragon signing out.